Hey everybody, welcome to the live streams of Global Trade Live. Today is 6th of October and we are now in New York session over here. So let's get started. Hey Dagby, how are you? Okay, let's open our charts over here. Sorry. Okay, this is Euro CAD and this is GBP JPY. Okay, perfect. Oh wow, nice move in Euro USD from the point we decided over here. So this candle closed bearish and candle started to drop. Wait a minute, this is not okay. So we were here. Okay, yeah, perfect. So yesterday we were here over here when this candle broke this low. Many people took sells, but this candle didn't close below this area over here, so it went up again. Sorry, did some consolidation over here. Sorry guys, my throat is not in a good shape over here. So when this candle finally closed below this area over here, look at the market, how beautifully the market respected our analysis, and it went all the way down to 50 pips. This was the move I was waiting yesterday, but it's okay. Euro USD is my last priority, so it's absolutely fine. Okay, let's see here, what do we have. So this is GBP JPY. Let me just go to 30 minutes. Oh, in London session there was a great move happened, and right now, okay, so we have a clean range below this area. The range is about 26 pips. The range is pretty good. Let's just draw a zone over here. Okay, perfect. So we have a clean range below 151.083, and we can set our targets to 150.810. Okay, so this candle over here, let me just zoom in a little bit. So we have this clean range, right? And the market is right now consolidating in this area like it consolidated over here on the left. So what's gonna happen is, hey brother, hey Abhishek, so what's gonna happen is market might consolidate a little bit more, and once it breaks down it should be going down to 150.810. I'm gonna look into the higher time frames and I'll be commenting on based off the higher time frames also, but right now according to the 30 minutes it's look like that it's gonna go down. So, and in case if it wants to go up, then let's see how this looks like in 1 hour. 1 hour looks not very good right now because it created a high and it went all the way down to this level. Now it will be creating a low. So if it starts to go up to retrace back over here and it forms a resistance at this point, then I'm gonna take a sell over here. But right now there is nothing according to the 1 hour, and in the 1 hour and in the 30 minutes, if I look over here, then not much information is available. But if I look at the 15 minutes, then we have a difficult area at this point. So I'm gonna switch to 30 minutes, and the current 30-minute candle respected the low of the previous candle and broke the high of the previous candle, right? So it can move up, but I'm not sure about buying GBP JPY because of this area. So let me just go to the higher time frames. Okay, so market went up, created a high, came all the way down back to this area. Now it's rejecting this area and creating a lower wick. So now anything can happen over here at this point. And if we talk about this graph over here, then market went all the way up, stabilized its price above 151.841 area, but the previous 4-hour candle went all the way down to this level, and the current 4-hour candle is also pointing towards down. So it might, if it starts to go down, then this will be the target over here, this area. But if it starts to reject this area, then it will be going up from here. So let's see how this will be happening, because right now setups is not really clean over here. So I need a clean setup to form before taking a trade. And in Euro USD, I think now it's time for a retracement and then go down. Okay. Because it created a support over here. This candle closed bullish, this candle closed bearish. Now this candle is moving up, about to break the high again, but 45-minute looks not so good over here. 1 hour is also looked like struggling candle. 16 minutes left for this 1 hour to close, so I think waiting for candle to close would be a better option over here, because we don't know whether the next 15-minute candle will be going up or the next 15-minute candle will be going down. So I think it's better to wait over here. No, Abhishek, I haven't traded any pair today yet. So I'm gonna look for GJ sells, and let me just check your idea. Okay, so this is GBP JPY. Planning to sells below this. Yeah, your sales idea is perfect, and you're planning to buy above this wick. Let me just check. This wick over here, you're planning to buy. Let's go to 15 minutes. I think if a candle starts to break this high over here, this high, then you can plan to execute buys. Yeah, but make sure that candle closes above this area to execute buys. Yeah, Abhishek, I'm unwell. Throat is not good. I have cold and cough. Because of the changing weather, I usually get this kind of thing. And everybody, I have set up this channel on Discord. Let me just show you. So this channel over here, it's a open channel for everybody. So I have opened this channel, and everybody is welcome to join this channel. And let me just create an invite link. Share this link with others to grant access to the server. Hidden. Use copy button. Okay. So this is the link. So if anyone wants to join, then you can join and send your analysis and everything to this channel. Sorry. Because everybody was facing some issues for in sending charts on YouTube, so I think Discord will be a best option for everybody, so that you can send your charts over here, and I'm gonna commenting on your charts on the Discord. So here I think whole link can be pasted. I haven't tried it yet. Let me just check. Okay, let's copy link. Let's paste it over here, and let's just send. Oh, perfect. So you just need to paste your link and send it to here. Send it here. Open original. This link will take you to, okay, perfect. Yeah, let's just check. Oh nice, it really works great. Perfect. So I'm really new to Discord, and Discord is really new for me. So if there will be any changes, what? Invite invalid. No, it's not. Abhishek has joined. Try it again. Otherwise, let me just copy the link again, and I'm gonna paste it over here. Yeah, the link is the same. Try again, because Abhishek has joined with the same link, so the link is working perfectly fine. Yeah, sure. Okay, so here GBP just broke above this wick over here, and now moving up to this wick. 6 minutes left for 30-minute candle, 1 hour candle to close. So I think I'm gonna wait for this candle to close first, and then I'll see if I want to take the trade or not. Because market earlier rejected this area, so it can also reject this area this time also. So I'm gonna wait here for this candle to close first, and then I'm gonna take the trade in the next candle if the next candle continues to move up. So I can just copy and paste chart. Yes, what you should do is just click on this camera, copy link to the chart image, click on this, and over here just paste this link and click enter. It will be coming like this. Oh, look here, GBP JPY just broke above this high. Look, I'm being very careful about this setup right now because I'm not feeling very comfortable in this setup. So that's why, that's the only reason I haven't took this trade. Otherwise, I would have just taken this trade when this candle broke above this high, because I'm not pretty sure about the setup over here, because the market can has rejected this area earlier. This is a huge rejection, and I have seen GBPJPY doing this kind of setups and creating a wick over here again and closing bearish, right? So I'm just avoiding thing to that thing not to happen again. So that's why I'm being very careful. But if this candle closes above this area, and the next candle starts to break this wick over here, if this candle closes like this, then I'm gonna obviously take a buy trade on the next candle. Okay, Dagby also joined, Kevin also joined here. Hey, can you hear me? I haven't took any trade because it didn't crossed above my price. So I'm telling that always wait a little bit more before taking the trade. That's why I put this price a little bit up from this wick, because I know if it wants to go up, then it has to cross above this level, this level over here. So that's why, and this is a even number level, right? 151.260. So obviously this level becomes really strong. There are many things which really, you know, depends, because I'm being very careful in this kind of setup, because it's a counter trend trade, not a trend continuation trade. So really need to be very careful about this. So now if it breaks this high over here, its own high and this price, now the chances are really high that it will be continue moving up to fill this wick. So that's what I want, to it to break that price again, and so that I can enter a trade. But let's see. Okay, it's going up again. So once it break above 151.260, I'm gonna enter a buy trade. Because the 1 hour candle has also broke the high. Look here, 1 hour candle also broke this high. So this 1 hour candle closed above this area from the left, and this 1 hour candle broke above this high. So now it's time to see what will happen. Okay, Abhishek sent a chart on Discord. Let's see. Euro USD waiting for retest. Okay, it's going up. Get ready, everybody. Just took a buy at this point. Took a buy over here. Kept stops under the current candle's low, and take profits is at 10 pips. This is my take profit level. So let's see how this will be going. 151.263, 151.263. Okay, so this is the exact entry point, and this is the exact stop loss level. Look, this is a really strong area, guys. So to go up, it really needs some heavy volume inside it. So once it starts to move up, it will be moving really fast. So I'll suggest everybody that book everything at 10 pips, otherwise you might lose the profits you're getting, because this is a counter trend trade, so the nature is really risky. But I really think that with volume it will be pushing up. Okay, so look, now the 4-hour candle is going up by rejecting this area, lower area. It can push really up a little bit. But let's see. The problem is 1 hour. 1 hour candle is not good. So once it crosses above this wick, it should be moving up with high volume. Okay, it's coming back down. It's about to break its own high. Once it breaks its own high, it will be breaking the high from the left and should be moving up. Okay, it just broke the high. Now with volume, it can really push up. Okay. 3 pips running in profit right now. This is the trade over here. It should move up to 10 pips, I think. It's really struggling over here because of the wicks from the left. All the wicks are the rejection wicks. In 15 minutes. It really needs a push which can take it all the way up. Forty seconds remaining. for the 15-minute candle to close. Here we go. Here we go. 4 pips in profit right now. 5 pips touched. Oh, 6 pips over here. 6 pips. So now if it comes back to the entry level, I'm gonna close 50% of the trade. So once it taps 10 pips, I'm gonna close everything. 7.2, 7.5. Oh. .2 pips running, 9 pips tabbed. Look here. I have closed everything right now. Closed everything, booked everything in 9 pips. Let me just share the results with you. Congratulations everybody who just made some profits over here, because I have a doubt in this. I really have some serious doubts in this trade now, because it just went to the point where it has to go. Now it can reject the areas, because now we are approaching towards the rejection zone. Look here, and this candle really faced some problem to reach here, and this candle can also face some problem to surpass this area. So I think 9 pips was enough for me, and we just have a profitable trade today. So congratulations everybody who just made some profit in this trade. D Jimmy Source is saying good. Yes, this was a good trade. Even though now if it goes up, it's absolutely fine, because it was crossing my comfort level zone, and I was really feeling uncomfortable while holding this trade, because it can really reject the areas, because the trend is sells, and the 1 hour candle, look, the 1 hour candle reaching to the upper trend line over here. So yes. Yeah, let me just write it down. So GPJPY buys, we got 9 pips. Sorry. Okay, let's check. Look, the market is rejecting in 15 minutes. This was the rejection I was talking about. Okay, so this is Euro USD from Abhishek, waiting for retest and break of the low for all, but for sell, but not sure about buying options. Abhishek, do one thing. Just wait for a retracement to happen first, and then uh, go for sells. I'm gonna analyze Euro USD. Yeah, that was a really perfect entry, guys. Hey George, good morning. How are you? Kevin Kitavi is saying great trade. It might create a resistance at 151.468 and move back down. Yeah, that's what I think also. Because in 15 minutes, it already reached a rejection zone over here, and it's creating a liquidity grab, and we can say that this is becoming a low over here, but we cannot take this as a low exactly, because the thing is it's at it's rejecting this area with it rejected it earlier, so it's going up, so it might tap this area after creating a support or something. So I really don't know what will be happening in GBP because now it can really create a support and move up, and it can really create a resistance and move down. So let's see, we will be looking at GJ. So but I'm not going to trade GBP today. I have took a trade in GBP. I have won that trade. Now I'm happy with that, and I made around 5% today. Look here. I just increased the lot size also from 40 cent to 50 cent. Thank you, George. Thank you so much. So, guys who are coming new to the streams, just join our Discord channel to share your analysis. This is the link. If you face any problems, then just let me know. I'm gonna help you out. Dagby is saying EuroCAD is closing below. Okay, let's just see EuroCAD. Yeah, it's gonna fill this area, but right now I'm not gonna trade EuroCAD. I'm gonna give it some time to settle down, and if I see a good thing, then I'm gonna enter a trade. Because look at these rejections. If you look at this in 15 minutes, then we have a problem over here, then we have a problem over here. So once the market crosses below this level in 15 minutes, then there is a point to take a trade. Sorry. So I think waiting for a close below 1.4576736 is a good idea. Okay, GJ is moving down. Let's get back to 15 minutes. Yeah, it's coming down from the same area. Let's have a look in the 30 minutes. 30-minute close like a rejection, rather huge rejection over here, and it rejected this area, came back down, rejected this area, created a support. I don't know. I don't know about GJ. It's really confusing. Euro USD is retracing in its own candle, so I think 4R will be retracing back at least to this level. So that means this candle, the current candle, might fill its own wick for a while, and the next candle might start to go up to test this area. Look at GBP/JPY, it's coming all the way down now. So when this candle broke the low, this was the trade over here, but there is no range actually. The range was about only 6 pips, and I don't think that that makes really any sense to execute a trade in 6 pips of range. So I think a best trade or a better trade will be, and yes, I'm gonna execute another trade in GBP/JPY only if a candle close below 151.083 area, close below this area, because all these candles were failed to maintain their price below 151.076. So I'm gonna wait for a candle to break and close below 151.076, and then I'm gonna execute a trade. Let me just remove unnecessary areas from the chart. And it's become another resistance over here. So it's a no trade zone. So now we have our no trade zone. So now we have our buys above some area and we have our sells below this area. So we have our areas marked perfectly, and let's wait where the market goes. And look here, EuroCAD is just dancing up and down. Adolf Agus is saying, greetings sir, how are you? Can you help look at Euro JPY? Seems like a nice potential for selling if it breaks below recent support. Hey Adolf, welcome to the streams. Buddy, if you can send us a chart, then obviously I can see it according to your analysis. So just send your analysis over here. What you can do is you can click on this camera button over here on trading view and click on the copy link to the chart image. And if you are on Discord, then just go for our Discord channel. It's free, it's analysis channel over here. If not, then what you can do is on the chat section here, you can just write it down, EJ analysis, paste the link and delete this tradingview.com from https to tradingview.com. Just delete this and click enter. It will be appearing to the chat like this. So if you can just send a chart, then I can go further ahead and check your analysis and comment on that. So in 23 minutes NY session will be opening. George is asking me my name, but he asked me personal questions on private social media platforms, not on YouTube. I hope you will understand. Okay, so 30-minute candle is coming down. Extremely huge move. Look at this. Candles just came all the way down. So now the question is, will it consolidate over here or will it just start to go down? So let's see, because all the previous candles just closed with rejection wicks. Now let's see if this candle close below this area or not. So I'm gonna wait here. And trust me guys, this is a advice from brother to everybody. Don't take a trade like an impulse entry in these kind of regions. Just avoid that trade. Even though you missed the opportunity, just don't take these trades, because look, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 candles failed to maintain their price below 151.076 area. And how can you expect a candle to go in your way without giving you a rejection like this? The probability of rejection is more, and the probability of winning is really less over here, because the market will encourage you and to take a trade in a hurry. It will be start to move really fast. People will get really attracted, excited by looking at that candle and that market, that kind of a market, and they just jump in the trades. And what happens is, in the movement you jump in the trade, there are a lot of people who really think like you the same, and they also jump in that trade. And what happens is, the market rejects and get you some drawdown and make you scared a little bit, and then you close the trade in because you got scared. So market always plays with you. So the best thing is, you can wait for a candle to close below that area, because if a candle closes below, that means that candle did something else, something different, which the previous candles didn't do. So the chances becomes really high that the market will be gonna go your way if you wait for a candle to break and close below support or resistance. So we need to wait for 9 more minutes here for the current 30-minute candle to close. Let's see how this candle will be closing, and depending upon that, we are gonna execute our plan. Okay, so walk-in style is saying over here, hello sir, got FTMO challenge clear today. Really great, really glad for you, buddy. Wanted to thank you, the best mentor ever. Thank you so much. Spend a lot of money on signals and courses, but you are the best. I'll send you my first profit commission from that FTMO account. Buddy, just keep everything to yourself, because thanks will work really great here. If you will grow, then I will also grow with you. So that's the best thing you can do. Like, you just focus on growth, and really happy, really very happy for you, because there was another student 2 days back. He also cleared FTMO account by with my course, and now you are saying that you also cleared your FTMO challenge. So I'm really feeling very proud and happy at the same time, uh, because now I feel that it's really it's really good to share your knowledge with everybody. So that's really making me proud over here. So all the best to you, buddy, and just make sure that you just stay in discipline. Do not get outside discipline. Do not overtrade. Do not over risk. You know what you are doing. If you have cleared a FTMO challenge, then that's a big thing, and it's really great. So I wish you all the best. And one more thing, walking style, just do one thing. uh, this is our Discord channel over here. Just send I'm gonna make another channel in this Discord. That will be just for the course holder people, and they will be that channel will be used for various purposes. I'm gonna explain to that. So do one thing, or all the course holders just contact me, so that I can explain why we are why you are required to join that channel. So yeah, and all the best to you. Okay, so this 30-minute candle is going up, respecting the low of the previous candle. It's about to break the high of the previous candle. If that happens, then it can fill the wick and eventually move up. But I'll stay out of GBP JPY buys for now, at least. George is saying yesterday in USD I had a scenario similar to that of GBPJPY and it was very difficult, but I came out in profits. Oh, that's really nice, George. Because your USD yesterday was really difficult to trade, really very difficult to trade. So that's why, yeah, exactly. You are absolutely right, George. The scenario was exactly the same in Euro USD. All these candles were here, and that's where I also told everybody that just wait for a candle to close. Just wait for a candle to close below and then execute a trade. And it did happen, and when it happened, it just went all the way down. Sometimes it really helps you a lot when you wait. Oh, look here. EuroCAD is coming down, but the previous candle is having no wick on the bottom. So I doubt this candle over here, and it can come down to this level and then it might reject. The range is about 8 pips. The range is okay, but I don't know. Okay, this is 15 minutes, so let's go to 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes is about to close in 6 minutes, and yeah, it might come down over here. Let's see. Because Euro USD is itself very difficult to trade, because we are habitual of trading these fast moving currencies like GJ, EuroCAD, and GPUSD, all these. But Euro USD is a tough currency, but when it comes to symmetry forming, nothing can beat Euro USD. I have seen exact same symmetries forming in Euro USD, and it's really beautiful to trade Euro USD sometimes. But that's a real trick, like where to enter and where your stop loss should be. Because when it comes to Euro USD, if you give your stops so tight, then it will be definitely hit your stop loss first and then go to your direction. If you give your stop loss like big, then obviously you are gonna lose more than you are gonna win. So look here, GBP 30-minute candle went up, broke the high. Many people took buys over here, and look at the stops, 16 pips. Really bad idea. So if the stops was not so big, then I would have also took this buy. But as I have told everybody that this is just a counter trend, sorry, and the main trend is sell. So that's why I'm avoiding buying GBP because the move has already been done. This is a liquidity grab wick. Sorry, grabbed some liquidity, and now it's just consolidating. Let's just wait here. And look, the previous candle went all the way down. Sellers got into it and it rejected that area. This is where patience comes in. Let's just wait. Just hold on, guys. I'm gonna take my medicine. Okay, Dagby is asking what about EuroCAD. Let's check. Oh, look here. EuroCAD just dropped at exactly the same level we were hoping it to be. So it dropped here for 30-minute candle. Let me see. Yeah, 30-minute candle close like this. Okay. Okay, it's alright. EuroCAD, we will get another opportunity. So it's gonna go more down, anyways. Okay, and George is saying, bro, I have a question. The candles without wicks are dangerous. Yes, they are extremely dangerous, but that totally depends on where is there is a wick and where is there is not a wick. Like, let me just give you an example. If there is a if a candle printed bullish and there is no wick on the top, then there is no range for the next candle to move up. And if a candle is printed bearish, then there is 50-50 chance that the next candle might move down. Like the probability becomes 50-50. But if there is a bullish candle and there is no wick on the bottom of that bullish candle, then that means the buying pressure was so high that it didn't go opposite and it just went up when it starts to open, right? So that's the differences between the wicks and their sides. J Bouncer is saying sorry, J Bouncer is saying, can you check what's happening with gold? J Bouncer, can you please send me a chart so that I can comment on your analysis? If you can send me a chart, then that would be really great. Let me just do one thing. Let me just drop another Discord link so that you can send me a chart over here on the chat or on the Discord channel. Sorry. George is saying, bro, if the price rises, these candles could be a problem. Which candle, buddy? Let me just check. Okay, yeah. See, that's why I didn't took a buy trade over here when this candle broke the high. It did went up into 6.6 pips in profit, but I didn't took this trade. The reason was the previous candle rejected this area, even though we had a clean range candle over here, but the market is rejecting these prices, which are the rejection candles, rejection zones from the 15 minutes. So that's why I didn't took this trade, and we know that the trend is sells, and we already made profits in counter trend in one single trade. So there is no point of taking another counter trend trade, because obviously whenever you're taking a counter trend trade, there is a low probability that it will be getting into profits or it will be getting hit. Okay, Dagby is saying, I think GJ will continue the bearish now. Yes, I also think the same thing over here. It should be continue moving bearish. I think this is a chart over here. Let's just check. Yeah. So this is your USD 30 minutes. So you have a clean range, support formed, another support formed, candle closed bullish. Yeah, you have this clean candles over here. Let me check. Yeah, I think your USD should be moving up, and but the thing is, the next 4-hour candle is starting in 8 minutes. So that 4-hour candle will move down, create a lower wick, and then might move up. So that can be the case. So if the next candle goes down, like 30-minute candle, because that will be the wick of the 4-hour candle. So if the next candle starts to go down, that means it has to create a resistance over here. Sorry, right? But what's happening over here is that supports are being formed at this point. So I think you should trade Euro USD in higher time frames like 4 hour and wait for the next candle to open up, because I don't think Euro USD is a good idea to trade right now, because if you look at the 15 minutes, yeah, there is a problem over here. So there is no range. There is no range. You're welcome, George. Let me just check if my mic is mute or not. Okay, it's working. Okay, Dagby is saying last 4 hour closed weak bullish and created support. Last 4 hour closed bullish and created support. Let's see. Yeah, perfect. Do you think if next 4 hour candle breaks the high, it will push up? Uh, Dagby, it's really confusing right now for me also, because the way the previous candle closed is is like a doji candle, I would say. Even though this candle has a bullish body, but the way it just closed is really not good. Because look here, we know that. Let me just zoom in. Sorry, we know that the previous candle went all the way up and rejected all these range of prices, and it went down and rejected all these range of prices, and it's closed in between somewhere, right? So even though the next candle goes up, breaks the high, that does not guarantee us that it will be continue moving up. But what can be a good setup is, like, if the current candle starts to go down, create a lower wick, and then it break its own high, and then finally this high. If that happens, then that will be a good setup. Otherwise, I will be really stay out of GBP JPY today, because I don't like this candle over here. So let's see how candles will be forming, because right now we cannot execute any buy trades over here because there are wicks which have been formed and don't know. So let's see. Bro, what do you think about buys on Euro USD, a possible correction? Yes, this is Euro USD is correcting itself. So in the 4 hour, when this candle was retracing back up, I told everybody that now Euro USD can possibly correct up to this level, and then it might create a resistance over here and move down to this level, first this level, and then it will be filling this wick by coming all the way down. So now the buying opportunity is there in Euro USD, but let's see how far it will be going, because after 17 minutes there will be NYSE open. Let's check if there is any news today. So there was a news, ADP employment change. Okay, there is no such important news today, so yes, you can go for it. Look at this EuroCAD. EuroCAD is just getting insane by moving down, up, and now again down. So let's check what's there below this area. Oops. So we have area over here. Let's check. Okay, so EuroCAD right now over here, it's coming down. Okay, and we have this clean range, so that means our possible targets can be this area. So let's get back and see how we can put this trade. So it's right now over here. So in case if it closes down below this area, then it can first go to this level and then finally to this level, which means the range will be about 12 pips. The range will be 12 pips. I think let's wait for 12 more minutes, and when the next candle starts, let's figure out what's gonna happen. Look here, how badly GBP were rejecting these prices over here. How badly. Okay, so I can see GBP JPY is dropping. It's about to close in few seconds. Let's get ready. And EuroCAD is also about to close in 8 seconds over here. Let's get ready. Okay, so 30-minute candle close with the rejection wick. Still no trades in GBP JPY. Let's have a look in 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour is also not good. Okay, so EuroCAD is coming down. Let's check that. So it created a higher wick, now coming down. If it breaks this low, this actually, the range is not pretty good. Oh, look here, GBP is dropping. Yeah, there should be a candle close below this area, otherwise this is just invalid. Let's do one thing, let's go to 2 hour chart. So this wick is important. Let's check. That means this area. Okay. Yeah, but I'm gonna wait here, even though I missed this trade. I don't want to get confused. So there is NYSC volume coming in, and let's check how trade's gonna work. So 1 hour candle is having almost 27 minutes to close. Let's have a look at the EuroCAD 4 hour. Sorry. So the 4 hour candle went down with no wick on the top. That means the bearish pressure is really high, and 1 hour is also dropping. Weekly is also dropping. I think. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's check the volume indicator over here. So market went all the way up, rejected this area, came back all the way down. Now it rejected this area as well. And now it's heading towards down. So in case this 30-minute candle breaks this low of the previous 30-minute candle, let's have a look at that on trading view. 30 minutes, about to break the low. Okay, let's just minimize it a little bit. So if that happens, then that means stops will be 12 pips. Okay. So here GBP went down and now it's moving up. So in case this breaks this low over here, there's a very high chance that this will be continue moving down. Let's have a look at GJ over here and here. Yeah, it's the price action is getting really difficult in GBP, but I think it should be continue moving down from this price to this price. EuroCAD. Okay, let's see. Okay, EuroCAD created a higher wick. Okay, perfect. So a resistance has been formed, creating a higher wick. So now if this candle breaks the low of the previous candle, it should be moving down. Let's get ready, guys. So once it breaks below this price over here, I'm gonna execute a sell. The range is not enough, but I think with volume it should be pushing all the way down. And let's just do one thing quickly. Let's just check what's there below that area. Okay, there is extremely good clean range. And how big is that range? Let me just quickly mark that level. Perfect. Alright, let's get ready. Look, GPY is just playing games now. So the ranges are pretty good. Like this is around 30 pips of range. This range is this is the only range which is not good. Only 8 pips. But it's absolutely fine because even though if it goes to 8 pips of profit, I can easily manage the risk in this trade. But if it breaks this level with high volume, then it should be moving all the way down. That's the idea. And let's have a look over here. Yeah, there today and yesterday EuroCAD didn't moved anywhere much, so I think the chances are quite high that it might give us some good moves today. Okay, here USD break the high, break this high over here. It should be going up to 8 pips. Let's see, just waiting here for a perfect setup to happen. And oh, EuroCAD just reversed back. What if it breaks this high over here? The range is 9-10 pips. I'm really not. What should we do? Okay, let's just do one thing. Let's go to just go to 30 minutes and check where we can take the trade. So now this candle is respecting the low, flipping back up, and it's showing us that it's gonna break the highs. If that happens, can we take a trade? I think no, we cannot, because the stop loss will be really big and the range is not good. So really that's not gonna happen, that I'm gonna take that trade. So I'm just here to take a sell trade in EuroCAD. If it goes down, then I'm gonna take that trade. If not, then it's alright. Sorry. Okay, so look here, Euro USD is moving up as we expected it to do. It should be moving up to this level. Looking the last three 30-minute candles, selling looks bad. In GJ or EuroCAD? I think you are talking about EuroCAD. Okay, yeah, selling looks bad. That's why I marked the price level at this point, because I also having some doubts in EuroCAD. Look how it's going up. I took the trade in EuroCAD at 1.45751. This price right now running into 3 pips profit. This will be 10 pips over here. This is another counter trend trade. Kept stops below the 15-minute candle low. Let me just show you the trade over here. So this is the trade running right now. Because in 15 minutes we have this clean range of candle, so that was the only reason of taking this trade. Plus the 4-hour candle, I can see that it can go up for a while. So 4.2 coming up. $5.6 touched. So now if it comes back to the entry point, I'm gonna close half of the trade. And once it, okay, 6.7 pips over here. It just crossed above this wick. Now it should be moving up to this level. But if it starts to reject, then I'm gonna close half at break even. Okay, coming back to break even. So currently around 4 pips running in profit. Okay, it's again pushing up. This wick is a problem, I know that. So I'm gonna close more than 50% once it comes back to the break even. Because if it really wants to go up, then it should be going up without coming down to break even. And if it comes back down to break even, that means there is a rejection on the higher prices, and I should be closing or removing some of the burden from the trade. Okay, 5.8 pips over here. Sorry, 6.5, 6.7. Look here. Sorry guys. Okay, 8.4 pips over here, 8.6. 8.5. Okay, 9.3. 10 pips. Closed 90% of the trade at this point. Congratulations everybody who took this trade. Now look here. I'm gonna put my stops at break even and I'm gonna let this trade run. Sorry. But do not hold this trade for much longer because it can reject higher prices. Okay, what I'm gonna do is once it taps to this level again, I'm gonna close all the position. GBP is coming down, but 3 minutes left here, so let's wait. Alright, so booked around decent amount of profits. So made around 9.47% today. So once it gets back to 10 pips, I'm gonna close everything. Oh, what the fuck just happened to GBP/JPY? It's just moving really fast. Okay. Thank you, Josh. So I'm gonna see what will happen to this runner up. So it's rejecting. See how important it is to close at least 80 to 90% of the trade in counter trends, because market reaches to a specific level and then it just starts to reject that level. But I think uh, this should be going up to 10 pips again, and once it reaches 10 pips I'm gonna close everything. If not, then it's alright, let it run. And look here, GPJPY is doing the same exact thing earlier candles did. Look, EuroCAD coming all the way down. It's gonna close in 40 seconds, so let's wait for 40 seconds over here, and after that I think I'll call it a day over here. I just watch this one over here. I'll just have a look at this GBP JPY trade, because I have made a quite decent amount of money today, and I don't think taking another trade will be a good idea, because I am already way up than my target for daily. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a day over here. Oh, what just happened? GBP JPY just closed with no wick in the previous candle. Oh damn. Okay guys, I have closed everything in EuroCAD in 12 pips. I'm gonna call it a day over here. I can barely speak, so I need some rest. And enjoy your day, guys. Do not overtrade, do not over risk. Let's meet tomorrow, and take care everybody. Have a great day.